Please stop allowing these weak-ass controlling men to convince you to date one man at a time. How would that make sense? How is it that you would want to date me exclusively, right? You want my time, you want my energy all to yourself, but we are not in a relationship. You want to date me exclusively. You want all of the perks of being in a relationship with me. Commit to me. These men are controlling, these men are weak, these men fear competition, so they will manipulate you into believing that you are a whore or that you are less of a woman because you have options. Men do it every day. It is nothing wrong with evening the playing field. You can get my body, you can get my mind, you can get my time, but you won't give me a title, but you don't want me to date anybody else. Make it make sense. Why would I do that? Why would I close myself off to you? And only you exclusively, and there's no title, and you're not committing to me. Stay away from these beta men trying to convince you to do things that benefit nobody but them. Date them all. Click the link in the bio, book your one-on-one session. I give some of the best advice in the world. Let me cook for a second. Get your hoodies.
I experience a lot of men are time wasters. A man wastes time. So I've told women that as a babe from your prime, date multiple guys. I didn't say sleep with multiple guys. Date multiple guys. If you want to prove to us you love her, marry her. And I waste the time one more. I mean, some girls who date men for 5 years, no marriage. You are broke. If you really like a woman, marry her. If you don't marry her, she's not yours.
I find it interesting that men are advising women to date multiple men. Yes, this video is the reason why women should date multiple men non-exclusively while single, so long as everything is honest and ethical. Dating multiple men doesn't mean sleeping with multiple men. Before some of you drag me in the comment section, dating multiple men while single doesn't mean sleeping with multiple men. Get to know these men, get to know what you want, because a lot of you're talking to one guy, before you know it, you fall in love with this guy. Anyways, let us hear what a lot of them had to say concerning this very same topic.
How can you stop feeling bad about dating multiple people? Think about all the time and energy you're going to save. You're going to save years by dating multiple guys and choosing one that's the best for you. Instead of having to date one, waste time. Date one, waste. You're going to save years. Okay. When it comes to dating, use common sense, not emotions. If that man is not financially doing anything for you, why do you have emotions about dating several? You know what I mean? They don't care. They're probably dating several women as well. You've been brainwashed to feel that way because men look at women as property. Men look at women as something to possess. And women are stupid enough to date one man at a time that can't do anything for them and waste years of their life. So just feel smart because you're choosing to be smarter than most women. Okay. You shouldn't feel guilty. You should feel smart and intelligent for not wasting your time with someone who's non-beneficial. Okay. Sparkle, sparkle. Some of these women are in relationships now because they was trying to date one person at a time and ended up dating a dusty, and now they don't know how to get out of it. Okay. They'll be dumb. Turn it off by using your intelligence. Okay.
My question to you is, if you're not dating multiple people in the beginning, is this really a race for your heart? Are you truly a prize if you only allow one man to race for your heart? That doesn't make you a prize. That sounds more like a participation trophy. The only thing he has to do is participate. And as long as he don't up too much, he's gonna have your heart. That's not a prize. Sometimes you gotta let multiple people step up to the line and then wait till one person separates themselves from the other people. And brothers, before y'all get on here and say, why are you telling women to do that? You've been doing that for all your life. But anyway, back to the point. This is why I'm saying, ladies, you probably need to have your options open, because what that does is it protects you from overly focusing on just one person in the beginning. And I know what y'all about to say, but ain't that what you're supposed to do? No. When you get to now intentionally dating, both you guys agree to be exclusively dating each other. Cool. But how the you meet a guy that you like for 2 weeks and then you're not single no more. You're not taking nobody's numbers no more. You're not going on other dates no more. You now become that girlfriend. You don't even allow this man to earn you putting up your singleness. You just willy-nilly do it.
Some girls really do only talk to one dude. Y'all just don't believe it because y'all be talking to 50 hoes.
So let's really talk about this, because most women are actually focused on one man if they're talking to a man at all. And as a dating coach for smart and successful Black and brown women, my focus is to actually curb this. You do not serve yourself when you are focused on one man. This is why I teach Olympic dating. I want my clients to have a gold medalist, a silver medalist, and a bronze medalist. And the reason I say that is because, one, it protects your heart, but two, when one guy drops off, and most guys will, you won't be tripping about that. You'll have a couple of other guys that you can engage with and still feel good about your dating life. Here's the thing. Women have been conditioned and programmed to not do this because it disempowers them. If they had all this power and they were engaging with multiple men, it would mean that men would have to step up to win a woman's attention. When we think about investors, the best investors diversify. They always have multiple stocks and bonds going on, and I want you to do the same in your what I call love portfolio. You should have multiple men that you're talking to at all times. Again, it will protect you. I think about dating multiple men in one way. You can date one man and focus on one man, and I think that that's like driving in a residential area going 25 miles per hour. Or you can be on the highway, on the freeway with a 3 or 4 lane highway and drive really fast and get to your destination faster. The choice is always yours. Been doing this for over a decade, and dating multiple men has helped so many of my clients get their guys in 6 months or less. So I hope this helps you, and let me know how you date.
Reasons why you are single and miserable. You are doing single all wrong. Number one, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay? Let me tell you why. POV, you were in a relationship with a guy for 3 years. It didn't work out. It took you 2 years to get over that relationship. When you hit the streets now, baby, you're 5 years in a deficit, okay? You don't even know what you like. You don't even know what's outside. You need to know what you like. They young, they old, they tall, they short. Try your hand at it, baby. You need to go outside. You need to date to learn what you like. The second reason why you need to date multiple men is because it takes the emotional offload off of one particular person, baby. You out here stuck on Kevin. Kevin is a 4. He's doing a whole bunch of nothing. Boom. But you stuck. Women's biggest downfall is not being able to control their emotions. If you're having a problem controlling your emotions, read Joyce Meyer's Living Beyond Your Feelings is basically how to control your emotions so your emotions don't control you. Additionally, you're dating in a deficit, you're dating in deprivation, and you're dating in depression. Okay, y'all? Oh my God, I'm so tired of the apps. Ain't no quality men out here. Da, da, da. That's exactly what you're going to attract, baby. When I step out the house, I feel like I smell good, I look good. Okay, and my mentality is that there are an abundance of quality people, quality men outside. Okay, and look, hotline blinging. Okay, that is how you have to step outside. So enjoy yourself, have a good time, enjoy the summer, be outside, and enjoy your life. And that is exactly what you will attract. Okay, love you. Bye.
I'm going to say this again. Date multiple people. Just Sweet Dr. Lori. I help high-achieving Black women date in Paris, and I give dating advice. I don't know why it's so hard for women to get this concept of dating multiple people. Is it the patriarchy that has us brainwashed? Is it society that has us brainwashed? Men are dating multiple people. You should too. Like I said, I don't know why it's so difficult to think that this is the way that dating should be. I mean, how do you know? Sometimes you don't even really know what you like. And it may take multiple people to figure that out. And then if you are mature like I am, you recognize that there may not be the one that you might like James because he's creative and you go to art galleries. You might like Victor because he cooks for you. You might like Steve because he's a great conversationalist. And yeah, it would be great to have all of that in one person, but sometimes it doesn't exist in one person. And just going on one date with one person and deciding to just make them be exclusive, You don't know somebody based on one date. And it may seem like it's hard to date more than one person, but it's not. And I do it internationally. I do it. I date people in France. And if I'm telling you it's not that hard, it's not that hard. And I don't get people mixed up. So date more than one person. Dating is not about monogamy. If you want to find your person, you need to date more than one person. This is Dr. Lori. Follow me for more dating advice.
I told y'all that women should be dating 2 to 3 men, and the amount of women that wrote me saying 2 to 3, oh my God, that's exhausting, that's tiring, 2 to 3, hell, I can't even find one. Where you find one at? And I'm so concerned for y'all because I'm trying to figure out why are y'all so exhausted. You should be choosing up, baby. It's not a man on this earth that is exhausting me. It's not one man that I'm dating that it is laborious, okay, to date him, all right? You have to choose up. You should be choosing up financially, period. You should be choosing up an emotional maturity. You should be choosing up and vibes and quality of life. If anything, nothing should be happening, but life is getting better for you. Those bags that you're carrying, it should be less for you to do, baby. I'm not understanding why y'all truth is I'm tired. What is going on? Choose up, my love. Everything should be increasing.
The moment you make a man feel like you don't have options, you make him feel like he's the only one that you have, even if that is the case. You have given him the access and go ahead to treat you like trash. The only man that deserves to have that kind of honor in your life is your husband, not a boyfriend. I don't care how long you guys have been dating. If you like, start dating right from the day they gave birth to you. If you make him feel as if you don't have options outside him, he's going to treat you like garbage. And besides, why should you even be dating a man more than 2 years? Any relationship that you've been in 2 years and he hasn't proposed, girl, you are in for a long thing. That guy might not marry you. There is 80% chance that guy might not marry you. In conclusion, as a single lady, the only time you should be off the market or stop being available for other men is when that guy proposes and the wedding date has been fixed. Otherwise, you are single as the others. You are single as the other ladies. You can see multiple men. You can choose to date 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. Let the best man win. Do not block your chances by saying, this person and I are in a committed relationship because we've been together forever. It doesn't work like that. If you're in a relationship and there are other toasters coming to you, accept them. Date them. Date 2, 3 men at the same time. And let the best man win. That is how to win this game. Join my live tonight where I'll be teaching you steps on how to date multiple men without getting caught. I'm not saying you should go and date Mr. A to Mr. B's knowing. If Mr. B gets to know about Mr. A, he will start seeing you like an unserious person. So when you want to double date, ensure you don't get caught by either of them. Join my live tonight by 10 p.m. where I'll be telling you how to double date without getting caught.
But you sitting over here feeling guilty for taking some man's money to take you shopping and take you to a nice place to eat and paying some bills? You feel guilty for that? Don't work for the government, man. I wouldn't feel guilty at all. I would feel bad for the man who's supposed to be paying for everything, but it's taking 3 people to feel what he can't do. That's what you need to feel bad for. You don't need to feel guilty. You need to be feeling bad for the man who can't give you everything you need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I feel bad for you. It takes 3 to make 1. So stop thinking like that. Dang. Y'all need to level. Said men don't feel guilty for using all your holes for years and don't marry you. A mess. They don't feel guilty for leaving you when you're pregnant. They don't feel guilty for not paying child support, but you sitting over here feeling guilty for having options and acting on them. Who made you feel guilty? Was it a man?
And at the same time, don't fall in love. Don't become over emotional and get your money. Have a focus. Have some focus when you're dating. Make a goal. Okay, I'm going to be dating, let's say you're going to be dating 3 men. Your goal is to pay for nothing, to get a couple of bills paid, or to get some money to stack, save, or start a business. That's your goal. Nothing else. No marriage, no commitment, nothing. The only commitment you need is that direct deposit commitment. Okay? And the rest will fall in line. When a man invests in you, that's when he stays longer. And you receive and you're going to get what you want. Okay? You need advice on asking your husband to add you as an authorized user on his bank account without giving him access to mine. I used to handle everything myself. How should I approach this conversation? Recovering Bob the Builder. Well, the better approach is asking him for a certain amount of money a month to put into your bank account on direct deposit. That way he feels like you don't need to enter his account and he doesn't need to enter yours. But if he has you on a direct deposit where he automatically gives you money every month, you shouldn't really need his. So try to get on the direct deposit, because if you do that, he might want access to yours, especially if you used to be a Barbara the Builder. Okay? You say your husband losing interest in you, then go find another man on the side, man. Sprinkle. You can do it too. Go get a side dude. Shoot, that's what they do. Your husband should give you an allowance or a certain amount of money every month or every week or how often you need it. Otherwise, you can go get it from somewhere else. So it better be him. Sprinkle.
Don't be afraid to date multiple men at once. Let me let you in a little secret.
Please do.
Men have been doing this for ages.
Yes, they have.
That's right. If a man has not proposed marriage to you, if you're not engaged to him, then you are free to date as many men as you want.
Hello.
The country. That means he doesn't have a right to ask you who you're dating.
Not a
he doesn't have a right to ask you who you're sleeping with. He doesn't have a right to ask you nothing. Beyonce said it best. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. And every time a man gets ready to ask you, who are you seeing? Who is that guy? You just look at your hand and go, that ain't none of your business.
Hello.
That's right. And don't be afraid, because if he likes it, then he needs to lock it down. He needs to propose. He needs to profess his love and take you off the market. And if he doesn't want to do that, you pick him all the way up and throw the whole man away. But in the meantime, you're going to date multiple men at
The first reason is because it prevents over-investing too soon. A lot of women invest too soon emotionally in a relationship, and it's because women bond emotionally faster than men. Dating one guy just early on can lead to ignoring red flags, fantasizing about the future early on before reality is clear, giving boyfriend level effort to someone who hasn't earned it. But dating multiple men keeps emotions grounded until compatibility is proven. When you're talking to one man or dating just one man, the tendency of you falling in love with that man is very high. It's quite high. You don't have any options. He's the only thing you got. He's the only man you're talking to. It's easy for you to fall for him. Next reason is it shifts the power dynamics. When a woman has options, she's far less likely to tolerate poor behavior. She's less likely to chase someone who is inconsistent or accept breadcrumbs just for attention. She's less likely to accept the bare minimum. Options create confidence. The next point is it helps her understand what she truly likes. Different men show different qualities. One may be emotionally supportive, the other one is ambitious, another one is loving, caring, and kind. Different men have different things to bring to the table. Another guy has money. So if you're dating just one guy, how would you know what you like? Another guy may be fun and spontaneous. So experiencing varieties may help her identify what she really wants long term, what she's compatible with, or the combination that works for her long term. The next point is it reduces pressure on any single connection. If one date doesn't work, it doesn't feel like a loss. The reason why a lot of you get heartbroken after a date doesn't work or your talking stage fails is because you are only talking to one guy. That is why when he ghosts you, he stops talking to you, you feel it. It's like you're getting your heart broken all over again. Stop investing in one man, especially when you're single. Go out there, get to know these men, date these men, know everything about them, and stop talking to one man, because one man is not talking to only one girl. When you have your options open and you have multiple options, dating becomes a discovery, not a make or break situation. Talk to other men. That guy who you're talking to, you're not the only girl he's talking to. He has other girls in his DMs. It increases the chances of finding a high quality partner. Compatibility is partly numbers. The more people you meet, the more likely you're to find someone whose values, goals, and lifestyles align with yours. A lot of the times you're not meeting people, you're always at home, you don't go out, you don't hang out, you're always the homebody. Exposure is going to save you from being impressed by nonsense. The more people you meet, the more likely you're going to meet a high value man who's willing to give you everything that you want. But if you're not meeting people, you end up settling for a guy who's going to give you the bare minimum. A lot of you are impressed by the bare minimum because you are not out there. You don't put yourself out there. You're limited. Limited by the people you know and the people you meet. Dating multiple men protects women and prevents women from unnecessary situationships. When you're not putting all your energy in one man, it is hard for you to get into an unhealthy situationship. She's not putting all her energy in one man. She's less likely to settle for non-committal relationships or non-committal behavior. She's quick to notice inconsistency. She doesn't slip into a gray zone because she has other options. The next point is it encourages men to be clear about their decisions and their intentions. When a woman isn't hyper-focused on one guy, it naturally screams if you want something more serious, then you need to step up. A lot of men can feel the energy. A man knows if you're the type of girl who men are running after you. He knows. It's like an energy. When a man can sense that you're desperate for him or you're desperate for the situation that you guys have to work, he knows because everything about you screams desperation. But when you have options, you're not desperate. It naturally signals it. He already knows that you're the type of girl who will demand more because you have options. There are a lot of men who are lined up waiting for him to mess up. Men become clearer and intentional when they know a woman has choices and options. Men become clearer and intentional when they know that a woman is not desperate. When they know that you're the type of girl who is going to leave them if they mess up, they are going to be more clear. The next point is it prevents the scarcity mindset. Dating multiple men prevents scarcity mindset. When a woman dates just one man, she may fall into neediness, clinginess, fear of losing him, and anxious overthinking. Having options shifts the mindset from I hope he likes me to let us see who likes me or let us see who is more compatible. Scarcity creates pressure and option creates calm. It prevents you from committing to the wrong man. Many women enter relationships because he was the first guy to like me. He was the first guy to show me attention when I was vulnerable. There are a lot of you who fall in love with men because these men came at the wrong time. This guy came when you were vulnerable, when you were needy, when you were insecure, and he showed you a little bit of attention, care, concern, and you fell in love with him. And now you guys are in a relationship and you start seeing his bad behavior. You fell in love during the love bombing stage and because you didn't have options. A lot of women fall in love with the wrong man because they fear being alone. They didn't want to start over and they didn't think they would have options. That is why this guy who walked in, they just get in everything emotionally. Dating multiple men ensures that the relationship is a choice and not an accident. There are a lot of you who get into relationships by accident. It naturally improves standards. Having options naturally improves standards. When a woman has options, she doesn't feel the pressure to settle down fast or get into a relationship quickly. She doesn't feel the pressure to commit fast and she becomes selective, not desperate. Last but not the least point is having options reveals who genuinely values you. Having options reveals who genuinely values you. When a woman doesn't have options, she doesn't know if this guy she's dating or she's seeing actually values her. But having options will help you to know who really values you and loves you like that, who is willing to invest in you, who is willing to spend on you. Dating multiple men will help you know who really values you. But when you're stuck on one man, you're limited and you're settling for the bare minimum. There are men out there who are willing to change your life, spoil you, give you everything that you want, but you're settling for a dusty because you don't have options. And I'm still going to say this, having options doesn't mean sleeping with multiple men. During the dating phase, while you're single, you can be able to date as multiple men as possible without sleeping with these men. Get to know these men so that you're able to pick who is the right person. Because the reason why a lot of us women have been in relationships with the wrong men is because we get access to this guy, and this guy was able to love bomb us and sweep us off our feet, and we were carried away and we fell in love with him, and before we know it, we are in a 3-year or 4-year relationship. You don't even know what you want. You don't even know if this guy is a person that is compatible with you. You only fell in love with him by accident, and now you guys have been for long. You're trying to make it work. Having options gives you clarity on what you really want and what you really deserve. Do you know one thing I love about men is the fact that they always have options. Even when a man is in a relationship, married, or in a situation with any girl, he always has options. He has like 3 backup plans in case the girl he's with disappoints him. Men are never talking to just one woman, and they are coming out in this video to tell women to stop dating just one man. They are telling women to date multiple men. Yes, if men are advising women to date multiple men, then you guys need to understand what this video is all about. Date multiple men because the guy you're dating isn't dating only you. That guy you're in a talking stage with, that guy you like, you're not the only girl he's talking to. You're not the only girl he's getting to know. Get to know other men as well, because men are not dumb. So my sis, we've come to the end of this amazing video. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.